So I was just talking to a friend today about how I really miss my basically what would be an occupational therapist or speech pathology therapist when I was in elementary school. When I'm struggling with some of my struggles right now, like that person's voice is what comes to mind. And she was telling me her own story and I was trying not to interject into that story. But it's true, like that's her voice. So you know how when you're struggling with hand-eye coordination and with gripping and things like that, they're playing games with you and stuff like that. So they have that monkey game where you're kind of like bouncing it into the thing. And throughout my life, what I would do to maintain some of that coordination, because after migraines I would struggle a lot with coordination, I didn't have the games. So sometimes I would do the trash can thing, but sometimes because I was hurting myself because I couldn't gauge the distance of like my finger to my eye, so I would poke my eye a lot, especially doing my makeup. You know, the makeup giving me rashes was one of the reasons to stop wearing makeup, but I did find natural makeup that didn't give me a rash. Eventually, I started poking my eye all the time, and I'm just like, I'm good. I'm good. I don't need eyeliner. I don't, I'm good. However, I remember those games and I want to show you what, because I'll do it with most fruit. And I've told people this before, because you know how people are always telling you not to play with your food? I love that. I love that for you. However, playing with your food actually does enhance your your body's production of enzymes, and it actually it starts the process of digestion for your food. So being able to feel the texture on your food, it actually provides a sensory signal to your fingers and stuff like that, can actually aid in digestion. So if you have a child that struggles with digestion and also with eating and trying new foods because they're not sure if they're going to like consistency, when another person is helping them with that and playing with the food, it actually helps you produce those enzymes. So basically, throughout my life, when I'm struggling with that hand-eye coordination, like I catch myself just doing this naturally, where I'm just out whatever food I'm eating and I'm just like, because I can't gauge the distance of my hand to my face. And sometimes it takes me a while. Oh, I almost got it that time, but eventually I get it in. So I know how annoying it is to say this, but don't just let your kids play with their food. Choose just one. You just need one meal a day where it's okay for you to play with your food. Whether it's a snack meal or an actual meal. But actually play with your kids. This won't just help them. It will help your eating habits improve, but it will also help your digestion, and it will help heal you. So, a lot of our digestion is connected with our nervous system. So, a lot of us that had rigidity in eat around eating, or lack of food sometimes because people forgot to feed you, or you were with babysitters that only provided meals that you couldn't always eat, things like that. You know, when you grow up like that, you start losing that signal from your brain to your gut. And it's so funny because I was just talking to my friend about this, and she was telling me how even if I don't have access to the memory, like I kind of do have access to it because it kind of just slips out at random times. And I was talking about how I struggle with my digestion and all of that. And it's so funny that I'm talking about how I'm struggling with my coordination and my digestion, and my subconscious is picking up on that. And it randomly today, I start playing with my food again. Oh, damn it. Let your children play with their food, but also play with them. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. Make yourself a little lunchbox and play with your fucking food. You don't like your sandwich crust? Make yourself some fucking dinosaurs. Play with your food. I'm not even kidding. And I've been doing this for years and it really bothers people. It's why I like eating alone. Even when I was in school, I like playing with my food. I like looking at the different shapes of the Cheetos because sometimes they're funny looking. Leave me alone, dude. Worry about your gut. This advice isn't for everybody. It's not medical advice. But if you want to bring joy back into your life, play with your fucking food. I love you and have a beautiful day. And just, if you struggle with coordination, that's a great way. And if you're always hitting your face and not gauging, I keep hitting my face on the car too. So, like, play the games. I know how stupid it seems. I feel stupid sometimes too. I do. I feel infantile when therapists are recommending the trip, but it works. I know how stupid it seems. But again, this friend, she was telling me how her friend, they have to learn how to crawl again, not skipping steps because it develops different parts of the brain. And it's like, oh, I hate that you're right. I hate that you're right because I'm having to really downgrade. Downgrade. That's the word I was looking for. But downgrade how much I'm trying to take on because I want to be back at my old capacity, but I'm actually harming myself by trying to skip steps. So it's like, oh, I hate that you're right. I hate it. I do. And hate's a strong word. I very much dislike. I don't like it. I dislike it. Play with your food. Just do it. Just do it.